Okay, I'll try and sum it up.
to Miles Edgeworth, Ace Attorney Investigations. Path.
May as well just call it a different name. Path just sounds stupid. Doesn't have to be the thing that I'm making a joke of. I won't say it just to keep your sanity in check.
The not prosecutor's path. Specifically the opposite direction to the prosecutor's path.
Sure. We're in question right
Alright, I'm Rob. We have a Lawrence. He's really obsessed with Derek's outhouse for some reason.
My dude, I just said I would stop making the joke, and and the first thing you do is bring it up.
Yeah, and I'm doing it to shit on you. We have Iffy.
Just like the outhouse.
And we have Alex.
If you fucking pulled out one of them
Hello.
yourself, buddy.
It's pretty dark down here. I can't see a thing.
What's your footing, Emma? Ouch, I think I hit my head. Okay, be careful not to slip. Take your time coming down.
Okay.
Light switch should be somewhere around here.
Rob's not about to enjoy this next part. This is...
Oh, right, yeah, fuck.
The hidden 51st floor. Is it being used as a storm? Hey, look, it's that statue again. We need to thoroughly investigate it thoroughly. Thoroughly
Investigate it thoroughly.
Thoroughly.
You gotta thoroughly investigate the thoroughly.
Mr. Edward, please tell me about this case.
No.
Right then, where should I begin? It all started when I was born. I see. It certainly is a serious situation.
I can't believe his birth was a serious situation.
I was about to say it was a serious situation because I was about to make a Derek joke again, but I was like, let's stop. Why did you look like he's having so much fun? It looks like you're in a bind, prosecutorial attorney, Edgeworth. I'm not a defense attorney, nor is there such a thing as a prosecutorial attorney. This looks like a job for science. Don't you worry, I've got everything here in my bag. Are you sure you're up for this, Emma? Of course, so once again, it's good to be working with you, Mr. Edgeworth. And I'm glad to be working with you as well.
Looks like we got ourselves another cute assistant. So, what's the plan?
The plan is for you to stop being a pillow.
You apparently can't solve crimes unless you're armed with a bunch of teenage girls.
Edward should just go, Ray, for the last time, you're not my first cute assistant, okay?
Phoenix, why do you have a bunch of children? Phoenix, why do you have a bunch of children in your office? Slams door.
Slams door. Oh god.
That lift looks pretty suspicious to me.
Hold up, is that the fucking
suitcase?
Yeah.
No.
It's like it goes down.
I already met Rob. I just said that.
Sorry, I wasn't listening.
Look, did you assume I was making a... not everything I say is a joke.
What's that?
Only most things.
Yeah, Lawrence is in Ray Shield.
So,
this is the something red. I can't remember.
This was the...
Do you remember the airport case, Iffy?
Mr. What's his name? I forgot his name. Mr. Something the Third. I forgot his name.
I think it was just called something Zinc LeBlanc or something like that.
Zinc LeBlanc the Third or something like that.
Right.
You want they're raising money. It basically is a reference to the first game of Edward's series.
He is giving you the runabout.
I'm curious as well, but first we should investigate this room.
Okay, if you find out anything, be sure to tell Uncle Ray.
If I remember something, I'll let you know.
Yes, please do, Emma. Roger, I'm ready to support. Well, let's begin the investigation.
I remember this room being a pain in the ass.
Oh, there's something else you're not looking forward to in this room as well.
I know that, but that's not the bit that's the pain in the ass, but at least whatever.
It is a pain in the ass. We don't like this person. Anyways, don't you think it's kind of creepy how all these masks are lined up in such a dark place? Emma, you're not good with horror movies? No way! Horror movies are so unscientific. So she's scared of them.
Yeah, but you said that, but none of those masks are scary.
Say again,
That's the mask.
No, she's like, the masks are scared, but they're not scared. They're fucking
Uh,
steel samurai shit.
They're talking about horror movies. She's talking about horror movies in general, I think.
Yeah.
Various masks are placed here. There's even one for the Steel Samurai. Indeed, these are fairly high quality replicas. Scientifically speaking, it's just a bunch of random masks. Something just like a hodgepodge collection of masks. This hook is. It looks like a hook to hang a mask from. Oh, not mask used to be here.
Didn't want to click it. I wanted to deduce.
Deduce.
Because
Is
we
this
have a
not something?
mask.
The Jammin Ninja. The Jammin Ninja mask that Kay had with her. Perhaps it was originally attached to this hook. That sounds plausible, scientifically speaking.
Sure to fucking good.
In other words, Kay came here,
fuck
scientifically
it.
speaking.
It's a fucking catchphrase.
Yeah, it is. It's quite likely, but for what purpose? Maybe she was going to see something from this place. A great thief who steals the truth, huh? No, I don't think we can answer that question at this time. Movies? What's in the box? Put in the box. Look at the box.
What's in the box?
You need to look at the box.
I can't examine the box.
I don't remember if it's important, but let's take a look at it
I
anyways.
don't think it is.
We'll find out. Oh, okay, it's not important then. We could look at it anyway since we're here. These are murder case files. Eh? What's those doing here? By all rights, they should be kept at the prosecutorial building or the courthouse, but it would seem that someone has removed them. Something is afoot, and we are none the wiser. That's not important. What the hell?
Yeah, apparently.
What's to the bottom left? That's important.
It's terrible.
These are.
Oh, that's all stuff.
And look, it's the ink. Is it? Look, it's the ink. It's the doll, the baby doll.
It's the Iron Infant.
Yeah, the Iron Infant, the lamp, the incense lamp, or whatever. The perfume used by Miss Forehead,
Yep.
and of course something that's not needed.
CCU.
CCU. Oh, I forgot that's Emma. Sorry. Those displays here on this shelf. Here, if I recall correctly, they're all evidence from past cases that I was involved with. What are they doing here? Oh yeah, the safe too. I guess this place may be his place to his evidence storeroom, huh? These items should be in the care of the police. Don't they keep evidence in the prosecutor's office? Only for current trials, however, once a verdict has been reached, the evidence is transferred over to the police department and stored in the evidence room. So let's say the evidence has been stored here instead. There's no point in worrying about it. For now, I should try and examine everything. Notice some of the evidence have tags in front of them. And there are numbers written on tags. Maybe they're the ID numbers of the evidence? No, based on how large these numbers are and the nature of these items, I'd say these are prices. I like how they showed us 240 million, yet none of the price tags here were 240 million. Prices, if that's the case. Wow, these are ridiculously expensive, scientifically speaking. Seems more concerned with the high price than the legality of this whole affair. The evidence on display, I should inspect every nook and cranny. I guess look at. That's strange, only this one spot is empty. But it still has a price tag, just like all the others. Indeed, furthermore, there is under the cloth that is not covered in dust. Perhaps something was placed here not so long ago. I see, it sure seemed like it. But where could it have been? This star-shaped mark in the dust, I wonder, could it be related to a certain piece of evidence? I wonder what it's related to. It can't possibly be the candelabra, as you just planned for.
Candelabra has a star at the bottom.
Eureka!
This dust pattern matches up perfectly with the face of the candelabra. It's likely the killer got the candelabra from this very storeroom. Does that mean the candelabra is also a piece of evidence? It's quite possible, however, that is not the issue here. The murder weapon originally came from this storeroom. You must keep that in mind.
And here,
Cow.
money.
There's a huge stack of money piled up here. How unrefined. So we probably ought to look at the statue as
I mean,
well.
you're probably gonna need it. You're kind of out of a job, buddy.
We might not. We might need to look at the statue. There were big $100 bills. Talk about big bucks.
For
Big
money.
We got to have money. So how many times your yearly salary do you think this is worth? Leave my salary out of this. Emma, it's rude
I
to
don't
ask a
think
man
you
his
can answer
salary.
that question because unfortunately, you can't divide by 0.
It's also rude to ask a man his salary.
Wait.
It is. That's
Right, yes, that
one
is
thing.
the saying, isn't it?
It's one. You never ask a man her age. Never ask a woman. Sorry, never ask a woman
her
her age.
a man his
Never-
salary.
Or Tottenham how their track record's going. I mean, that was the meme I saw back then. That I heard Tottenham's doing well. So football references are notable again. From the price tags attached to the pieces of evidence and that huge stash of cash, it's clear that the buying and selling of evidence was being carried out here. In the hidden 51st floor, evidence was being trafficked. Trafficked. He got run over. This clearly means something. It seems for investigation is needed. How about the dealings that went on in this place? If only there was a witness, we could just ask them. A witness?
It's not like one's gonna fall out the sky.
Dude, they're falling right out of the sky. Maybe he's looking at the statue. This statue.
Alfred, that's the name.
Is this some sort of new fact? No. This is evidence from a case I was previously involved in. I believe it was called the Alice Red statue. There's supposed to be 2 of them, one real and one fake. But no matter which one this is, it's unnatural for it to turn up in a place like this.
The name wrong. It's not. It's Alfred.
I think the joke is that nobody gets it right.
Alfred?
Can't believe it's Alfred.
Maybe.
Mr. Edworth, you really seem lots of cases, huh?
He's a prosecutor. Gotcha!
Something like that.
Yippee-ki-yay, I got me a scoop!
Yippee, is your pain coming back?
Hmm?
Is your pain coming back from seeing lots of heart?
I don't remember what he.
Single most annoying witness in any case.
I'm gonna watch it, sir.
What's up? Yeah, I hate her. I fucking hate her.
We all hate her. At least I
I don't
like
like.
I am new here, but also hate her.
Yeah,
Ah,
extra speaker for all of us.
my eyes! Stop it!
You ain't getting away from the Great Lana's camera that easily. I reckon
Well,
y'all are the
bullshit.
criminals. I'm a step 16 shot before y'all can even say cheese.
You've snatched more film than your camera is capable of shooting right now. We're not criminals.
Really? You ain't fooling my camera at justice with those words.
You are...
Huh? Ain't you that heinous prosecutor from back then?
Who are you calling heinous? This is Lotta Hahn. She's full of bullshit. She's a photographer I dealt with during my past cases. All one of them. I'll see her distinctive accent and her chatterbox mouth haven't changed a bit.
Just look at that face. You're obviously up to no good.
It seems she has a bad impression of us.
Now it's time to pay your dues. Stand still while I photograph y'all.
He only came here to investigate.
Wow. You think you can fool me like that?
Mr. Edgeworth, she's not listening at all. She seems harmless. Let's just leave her be for now.
Ah. Yep.
Well, we need to talk. Well, we need to talk to her. So why did you come here?
For the people of the world, and for myself. I'm a social justice photographer, after all.
Oh my God, she's a social justice warrior. A social justice? To allow me to guess the reason you came here. Was it perhaps to expose the legal evidence tracking, King? Oh, she's on her DS. Oh, I get it. You were trying to get a scoop of the secret dealing.
But she.
She's in the touchpad on the DS?
But the
Oh,
thing is,
shit.
she appears to be tapping the top screen.
She's playing it upside down. Look, Rob, you can't get it all exactly correct. It's the SD.
Huh? Y'all know that much already? Well, I reckon there ain't no reason to hide it anymore. My sources tell me there's some kind of black market auction being held around these parts.
What did you say? So then, all this evidence here is...
Yep, they're the goods for the auction. There's a lot of dirty money flying around here. I wanted to try catch it with my own 2 eyes. My sources gave me a whole bunch of info, but I figured just hearing about it ain't enough. Seeing is believing after all. So I've been staking out the place from behind this here statue since yesterday. The auction took place late last night and went on till the early morning. I haven't had a single fucking bite to eat since I got here. You can't really order a McDonald's.
Are you sure about that? We have a McDonald's placed on the 49th floor of this building. I mean, they gotta use the 49th. They gotta use the other 49th floors. Something. One of them could be a McDonald's.
Yeah, but she can't. She's been staking out the place. She hasn't left.
Sounds like she's not. Sounds like she's just not committed to being unhungry enough. A murder on the night of the black market auction. Could the 2 events be related? The auction.
Black market dealings in the Grand Tower. Guess I really hit the mother lode this time.
Why is load spelled that way?
I think it's an actual way of spelling for mother load.
Mother load, as in a weight load, which is LOAD. LODE is only really seen in reference to lodestones, which I'm not really sure what those are supposed to be.
1 second. Mother lode. Mother lode is a principal vein or zone of gold or silver or ore. This term is also colloquially used to refer to the real or imaginary origin of something.
Oh.
And mother lode is spelled LODE. And it's...
That's weird.
So that's correct. So Lotta Hart is correct. I'm afraid to say.
That's really weird.
Well,
Learning with Phoenix Wright.
Well, all the items in the auction, pieces of evidence.
There was some normal stuff too, like stolen art and the like.
I would consider stolen art to be normal.
But I reckon the evidence was the star of the show here. These folks are law fanatics trying to get their hands on the latest goods from the police.
Rob, is that you in the audience? Is that you in the auction?
Really?
Yeah, I mean, you're a law fanatic, aren't you?
A little bit.
There we go. Case closed. The rest, Rob. So that's where you wanted to get pictures of, Mr. Hart. Mr. Hart, whoops.
Pretty much, they were meeting right under this very storeroom, so I watched them from over here.
You said you were here since yesterday. Did you witness the entire event?
It was a black market auction after all. They followed a fairly detailed procedure. First, their participants entered the storeroom from the viewing platform one at a time. When they got in, they took each one of those masks on the wall over there. Funny thing about those masks, they're all equipped with voice changers, itty bitty ones. That way, they wouldn't be recognized. They wanted to protect their anonymity?
You mean their anonymity?
Yeah, that's it. Their anonymity.
Nintendo. Why not just say identity and make it easier for all of us?
Identito. After putting on the mask, they go down the lift.
He.
And then the next feller would come right in. On the way back, it was the exact same thing, but in reverse. They come up one by one, return the mask, and head up out of the storeroom.
Wow, that's pretty thorough. It's not that hard. How many participants were there?
11 people altogether. I counted each of them as they made their way down.
Auction participants. What happened?
What happened?
What
I'll
happened?
have you know, I wasn't just laid up behind this statue the entire time.
And where were you at the beginning?
The beginning? Well, don't you worry yourself about that, you hear?
So it was hiding behind the statue the entire time.
I watched the folks coming in while lurking in the shadow. All secret agent-like.
Note to self, secret agents like to lurk in the shadows.
And then they used that lift over there to get down to the auction site. After they all went down, I watched the whole thing from the lift.
Did that lift stay down the entire time?
Now, I came back up, but there's a tiny gap in the floor there. There's a bit of space between the floor and the lift platform, you see? So I could see just about everything that was going on down there.
Then did you see the person who was conducting the auction?
Yeah, well, Yeah, you betcha I did. What kind of story would this be if I didn't know who the conductor was?
The conductor, It seems I need to ask you for representation.
The conductor.
The Fat Controller is the conductor, clearly.
You have caused confusion and delay.
Thomas, you're a very useless engine.
Oh god.
Do you have any more information about this so-called Fat Controller?
You know, I came here to get me a scoop. What makes you think I'll give you up all my info to you all willy-nilly?
Basically, what you're saying is, you don't know. I see, that's why she would answer.
What can I say? I couldn't even tell how old they were or if they were a guy or a gal.
Can you tell me what the person was wearing at the time?
They had on a white jacket with a purple flower and they were wearing white gloves. But you know, that don't mean much when I have no earthly clue who they really are.
So the conductor's identity was hidden just like the participants.
That's right, they had on a mask and a voice changer just like everyone else.
What kind of mask did this person wear?
It was a Zervid mask, I reckon.
Servant? What in blazes is that supposed to be? Mr. Edgar, if you don't know about Zervan,
Who the fuck is Zervan?
he's a sworn enemy of the global hero Onyan Kupon.
Onyan Kumpon.
Zervan, the ruler of time. Seriously, who hasn't heard of him? Most people, I'd imagine.
The
Since
ruler
the
of
controller
time.
wore a mask, I assume you were not able to see their face.
Not even a teeny-weeny bit, and after I came all this way from my big scoop. This whole story's turning out to be nothing but a fool's gold.
Well, we need to present the. I think. Oh, do we need to present the victim? I guess maybe.
Fun fact: in the history of Sodor, there are 3 Sir Topham hats
That's it.
throughout the entirety of the Railway series.
Sorry, excuse me. Sorry, what was that? Sorry.
There are
Sorry.
3 fat controllers throughout the entirety of the Railway series.
You know, there's also a fin controller.
There is also a thin controller.
What? Why am I hearing about Thomas the Tank Engine lore in my fucking Phoenix Wright video?
I don't know.
Listen,
Because
Thomas the Tank Engine lore is kind of cool.
Rob, did you not know that the entirety of Ace Attorney is connected to the Thomas the Tank Engine universe? The island of Sodor is a canonical place in this universe.
For fuck's sake.
You said the conductor was wearing a white jacket with purple flower and white gloves.
That's right, they sure look spiffy for a criminal mastermind.
We have found.
Spit
Rob, I have a problem.
What?
This is not the Fat Controller, I'm afraid.
Yeah.
Miss Harper, it looked anything like this.
Hey, that's it, that's the conductor. That's the Fat Controller. Hold your horses, are you telling me the Fat Controller is dead?
I can't believe they killed the Fat Controller, no! It's not my childhood dreams! She is the victim of a case and we are investigating. Her name is Jill Crane, have you heard of her?
Can't say I have. So she was a lady, huh? What
Who
kind of
looks
gal
like a
dresses
lady?
like that? She get her kicks by fooling me into thinking she's a dude?
Whoa, Lotta, it's 2023.
Yeah, people can wear what they want, man.
For like 20 more days and then it's like, not 2023. I doubt that her intention was to deceive you. I'm fairly sure that was her intention, is to not be recognized, Edgeworth. Since he has a side, we have established something of major importance. The victim was the Fat Controller of the black market auction.
I see. So the Fat Controller was killed. That might explain.
Explain what, Miss Hart?
No, it's nothing honest.
Miss Hart, you clearly sounded suspicious just now.
And I'm telling you I ain't. Can't be.
Sorry, were you trying to say something?
No, I ain't. I ain't said nothing.
Please don't be like that, just tell us.
How many times do I gotta tell y'all? I'm a journalist. Information is what pays the bills. I can't just go around spouting everything I know.
You're literally denying law enforcement.
I've already...
Isn't my
We're
information.
not
I
law
don't know you.
enforcement. We're the exact opposite
And
of law enforcement.
Edgeworth is not a prosecutor anymore.
I mean, I don't know, I'm a Sky's right here.
I've already said too much. I got nothing left to say to y'all.
Then what if I found some fingerprints for you?
What good would that do me? I don't want none of your dusty old prints. Why don't you two follow my example and do some investigating on your own?
I guess she won't tell us anything.
Sounds like
Not to
fucking Winnie
worry,
the Pooh
Emma.
level.
Just leave it to me. I'll have a certain method of drawing out the information from those who wish to hide it.
Alright, that's enough.
Okay. If my opponent's lips are sealed, I'll be the one to unseal them. Let us begin. I can't believe we don't really...
Whoa, Edgeworth, you can't just go around doing that.
That's a Ray Shields thing.
Jesus.
At the Ray Shield kind of move.
I can't believe he's taking a leaf out of Ray Shields' book.
I'm afraid I will be doing
He
it
actually
anyways.
stopped doing that though.
Sorry, I like the Winnie the Pooh voice.
Just the frequency of like hurting my ears.
Okay, understood. First, let's analyze my opponent's demeanor. Rook, bishop.
Oh my god, that's fucking really
Those are
high
pretty good.
res.
Those are good pieces for a lot of heart.
Yeah, but notice how like the resolution of the pieces is like better than her resolution.
It's true.
What the fuck? Did I upscale this?
Lotta.
I ain't telling you nothing, so quit wasting my time.
She seems rather impatient, as if she's trying to cut off the conversation. I must be careful with my time. I won't have long to consider my responses. I'm almost certain that she's hiding something from me. That's where I'll begin my attack. Now time for the first move.
Raw monster card.
Alright.
Oh,
Let's calm down and sort this
attack
over.
begins
Don't you think you're overreacting a bit? Let's just calm down and...
I'm always calm. Now leave me alone.
One sec, what's the response?
Yep.
You don't look calm to me! Alright, just calm down! Wait and see. This is logic test for record, Alex.
Yes.
He's basically gonna try and
Great.
take very strategic actions in order to draw information out of her by basically telling... Wait,
Mind
banking on her...
blowing.
He's banking on her fucking up.
A real journalist always keeps her cool.
Speaking of journalists, I have something interesting to tell you. A few days ago, I met another self-proclaimed journalist. She spoke with an accent quite similar to your own.
She spoke like me? Then maybe it was...
Yes, it was your Yes, it was your sister! Nicole Swift. She had a distinct way of speaking, one very much like your own. Furthermore, she said that she had a mentor. Could she have been referring to you?
Oh, so you know Nicole. Well, ain't that a fun little coincidence? Where'd y'all meet? Wait, no, stop trying to get me to spill the beans. Whew, that was a close call.
It seems that she lets down her guard when she talks about Miss Swift. This could be a useful clue. So I guess time for the first one, I guess. Give me the formula, Rabs! I want you to tell everything you know right now.
No way, Jose. I ain't spilling my guts to someone I have no connection with.
Perhaps I could use that clue, Crabs! I'm an acquaintance of your apprentice. You say that I have no connection with you, Crabs, but don't we have a mutual acquaintance with your apprentice? SpongeBob?
Oh, well, that's... See, I reckon it wouldn't matter cruel me. Give Nicole's friends the cold shoulder.
Then why don't you share with us what you know?
Well, when you put it like that, I guess I could let you in on my No, I ain't falling for your nasty tricks, no siree.
Your Scooter?
No, just forget it. I ain't nothing important.
Do you have a scooter? Do you have a scooter? Yeah, I was
Do you
correct.
have a
It's like,
scooter?
Do you have a scooter? Such a slip of the tongue is hardly unbecoming of a journalist. You have a scoop, don't you? Edgeworth, we didn't need to go through this to understand there's a scoop.
Alright, you got me. I had me a perfect scoop. But I ain't telling you what it is. I'm gonna sell the story to a publisher.
The information she is hiding could be vital to the investigation. I need to make her talk. Next, I'll press her on the contents of her scoop.
A scoop.
On the scooter. She may be quick to lose her temper, but she's even quick to loosen her tongue. She is not difficult to post. Now to extract the information I need. It's related to the black market auction. Does this scoop of yours have something to do with the black market auction?
What are you talking about? I don't know nothing about that.
Weren't you in the middle of infiltrating the black market auction? The only logical conclusion is that your story has something to do with it.
You ain't getting any answers from me. I didn't hear nothing.
Did you hear something from Miss Swift? Did you hear something at the auction? You didn't hear what exactly? Did you hear something during the auction?
No, I just heard a weird sound is all. It ain't even worth mentioning in my article. Just forget about it.
There's no question something happened during the black market auction. She heard a strange sound. This could be a useful clue. I can't believe it. Is this related to some sort of incident? Does your story pertain to an incident of some kind?
Well, maybe it does, and maybe it doesn't.
That's hardly a clear answer.
Why are you always hollering at me? I ain't done nothing wrong. Just snuck in to do some investigative reporting.
Hang
You're
on.
trespassing. Go sneak somewhere else. You didn't do anything wrong. That's a bold statement, considering you're currently trespassing on private property.
Aren't you guys doing the same thing, though?
Yeah, but still.
You're
Yeah, but
doing it too.
I'm Miles
Yeah,
Edgeworth. But I'm Miles Edgeworth, and I have a hat.
Well,
Oh.
I guess a prosecutor's got the right to investigate wherever they please.
I probably shouldn't mention anything about the current state of my employment.
There are far worse people in the world, you know. Reckon I'm a saint, compared to folks who murder.
Is it talking about a murder incident? Don't tell me you committed a murder. Considering what you've just mumbled, is it possible your scoop has something to do with murder? Murder?
Hey, I was only talking in general terms just now. I mean, anyone look like a bag of roses compared to a murderer, right?
Murder.
Murder? It sounds like you're just making excuses to me.
All I did was gather info on the black market auction. A murder incident? I don't know anything about that. I ain't seen or heard nothing.
Perhaps I should use that clue.
Did you hear a strange
Didn't you hear a
sound?
strange sound? I sound my bishop in. Didn't you say you heard something strange during the auction? Is it stuck out to you so much? It must not have been a sound that you would normally hear. For example, the scream of a murder victim. Oh, that's not a bitch, that's a queen.
How do you keep figuring out everything so quick? That's right. I stumbled upon a murder in the middle of my stakeout. But please, don't make me say any more. This is the biggest scoop I've had in a while.
The murder she overheard is most likely the same incident we are currently investigating. This is bound to be crucial information. I'll finish by confirming the credibility of her information. He has nowhere left to run. It is time to deal with the final blow.
Alright, it's just a conversation.
Did you really stumble upon a murder?
You calling me a liar?
I ain't calling you a truther.
Them's fighting words!
This fight you want, it's a fight you'll get. You want to have a go?
I'm a bona fide journalist. I would never publish lies in my articles. Faster and more accurate than anyone. That's my motto.
Her motto, huh? This could be a useful clue. I should keep it in mind. Tell me what you know about the murder in full detail.
Well, my memory ain't what it used to be. Not much I can talk about. I ain't the most attentive gal in the world, you see.
Time to use that clue, I guess. Isn't accuracy a part of your motto, Rook? I'd hardly expect a bona fide journalist to be so inattentive. Didn't you just finish your motto saying your motto is to be more faster and accurate than anyone?
Well, that's...
As I expected, the credibility of your information is suspect.
But I know what I heard. I even got proof.
You have proof? What are you mumbling about? You have proof? How is that possible? Explain yourself at once.
I got me some evidence. Wait, you heard that? Well, I was just talking to myself. Y'all just go on and pay it no mind.
It seems she's still hiding something. This is an important clue. I'll need to use it effectively. Are you still hiding something from me? Tell me the truth. I know you're still hiding something from me.
I ain't hiding nothing from nobody. I already done told you everything I know.
It's time to say that she's hiding evidence. You still haven't told me everything. Fire the Queen. Is this something you haven't told me yet? You have evidence regarding the incident you witnessed. Something that's definitive enough to publish in an article.
What in tarnation? Let me off the hook already. Fine, I'll tell you everything. I'll even show you the photo I took of you. Stop harassing me. That good enough for you?
Checkmate.
That's a card in Shadowverse.
It's true, but it's almost it's based off the chess move. And
Lost. Really lost. Man from the south has been defeated.
now it's time to come clean. Tell me everything that you know.
I was watching
Alright,
the
Jim.
auction, gathering info for my story. What you say, anything?
Don't worry about it.
You didn't just watch though. You got some stocking photos too, right?
A little while after the auction started, someone won a bid and the Bat Controller banged together. Someone hollered, "We'll finish the deal upstairs," or something like that. That ain't good, I thought to myself as I hurried back to hide behind the statue.
Did you see whoever came up?
Not quite, but I reckon the feller that came up was the winner of the bid.
Nah.
I can smell the buttery aroma of big fat wads of cat.
Buttery aroma. I can't imagine that at all.
I reckon this room is where the bidders ponied up the dough for their purchases. Two of them talked for a while.
Wait, there was a second person in the storeroom?
You betcha, I reckon it was the Fat Controller. And then, out of nowhere, one of them started screaming. I almost scared my britches off. I rolled myself up into a ball and kept on laying low.
So you witnessed the murder?
Now, I wouldn't say that I witnessed it, but I definitely heard it, though.
Can you try to stop them?
Just stop right there. That ain't even funny. What's a dainty little thing like me gonna do?
Dainty? Dainty?
After that, I heard me some rustling and bustling. The whole time I was really regretting coming here. Something fierce.
Well, yeah, that makes sense. I mean,
And nothing gets in the way of a lot of heart on her photos. I don't throw hands with anybody. This is my big scoop. Ain't no way I was gonna let it slip away. A bit later, I hear this loud thud. Figured it was my last chance to snap a photo from behind the statue.
well then, would you please show us the photo?
Oh, why do I have to?
This is
The person in... Oh, shit.
the person in the red raincoat who counts K. The person in the red raincoat assaulted the victim in the storeroom. And then attacked K on the roof. Look, blood on my hand. There's only one person in this photo. Where's the victim?
Yeah, I thought it was strange too. I could have sworn there were two of them, but when I looked, there was only the one. That's gotta be the killer, don't you reckon?
So she's saying the victim disappeared.
Logic.
You were able to tell this person was the culprit just by looking?
Their head was stained bright red, so I figured it was them.
What happened to the auction after the murder?
Nothing really. Went on like normal. I guess those rich folks didn't give a hoot. They got some nerve.
The nerve of a journalist is nothing to scoff at either. Lots of testimony, lots of bullshit.
Alright. We'll see you guys next time. Miles Edgeworth, Case Attorney Investigations, Lawrence's Path.
My path, I can't believe it.
Came on a prosecutor.
Sure.
Alright, we'll see you guys in the next one. See you around.